Hello, good morning. It's a happy Monday morning. The sun is shining and we are here live at the King Power Ground for the Justerini and Brooks Prince of Wales Trophy for the 22 goal. It is obviously the start of the high goal season. We are on our 6th match day, our 8th game. And as you can see, we are welcoming you here on a sort of cloudy but sunny day. Temperature 11 degrees Celsius, rain. We've just had a little bit of a downpour before the players made their way onto the field, but it looks like the sun is shining. Today, it's all about the King Power boys in blue and the white shirts and orange shirts of Thai Polo. I am Carl Uda Martinez. I am your commentator for today's match, and we have 2 matches today which we're very much looking forward to. King Power versus Thai Polo now, and then at 3 o'clock this afternoon English time we will be seeing Monterosso versus White Crane. So let's go through the quick lineup of the players. Justerini and Brooks, Prince of Wales Trophy. Playing at 1, it is the patron and owner. It is top Siwat Hanaprabha. Top at the number 1 and 1 goals. At 2, Secundo Dalicion off a handicap of 3 goals, filling in for Hugo Lewis, who had an injury in practice last week. He's had a game with them already. At 3, the 10-goaler, Hilario Ulloa, the Hurricane Hilario. And at 4, the new partnership with these two, Francisco Elizalde, off 8 goals. That is the King Power lineup. Let's have a look at the Thai Polo boys. At 1, Louis Hine, of a handicap of 2 goals, had a great game and a win recently in their game before. At 2, brother Ned Hine, 4 goals. At 3, Rufino Benzadon off 7 goals. And at 4, Alejandro Musio off 8 goals. 21-goal team. They are fielding against the 22-goal side of King Power. That is the Thai Polo boys. So, ground isn't too bad. Had a little walk out there earlier. I was having a chat with Marcos Di Paola, the King Power coach, and he said this ground is very good. They've spent a lot of money on it over the years, so hopefully we will see the ground hold up well. And Ben Turner and Peter Wright are umpires, mounted officials, and third man in the sky, literally in the sky, Tim Bown. Follow us at social media. Polo Line OK, Polo Line INT International, and on Twitter at Polo Line. Hilario Ulloa, the number 3 there. 10 goals, just come off the back of a season in America, playing the gauntlet of Polo. Great run that he had there. Secundo Dalicion, you can see the number 2 there, red helmet, filling in for Hugo Lewis. There's Top having a little team talk, and Francisco Elizalde. So if you look at the scoreboard, we've got a 1-goal advantage to Thai Polo. That is because they are a weaker side only by 1 goal, so they get given an advantage over 6 chukkers. There's the timer, 7 minutes on the clock. We'll then have a 30-second bell, so 7.5-minute chukkers. And welcoming all of you into Polo, those Polo people regulars, thank you very much for tuning in from across the world. We have got people tuning in from Pakistan, from Amsterdam. What else have we got here? India. Gosh. So it's afternoon in Thailand. Welcome to all the Thai followers. Hopefully all tuning in, watching Top do his thing. Big shout out to King Power and the VS Sports Club back in Thailand. Beautiful facility. And I've been over there a few times, the King's Cup and Asia Cup. And yes, amazing setup and organisation. And great to see King Power back here, having a year off because of COVID and all the problems that brought. But what a nice now to see the sun shining and play this polo. It's so good to see 12 teams entered in this tournament. 2 leagues, League 1 and League 2, 6 teams in each, and 12 teams entered. There's Hugo Lewis. So a shoulder injury it is, quite a painful one, but he's doing well. He's doing well, and hopefully we can get him back up and running in time for the Queens or the Gold, probably more like the Gold. But there's young Thai Polo, Louis Hine. He's going to play the number 1. He's 15 years old. Ned Hine, 18 years old. Both Andrew Hine's son, and the Thai Polo organisation fielding a great team for this start of the high goal season for the Prince of Wales. So, nice little fire up. And he's off. Go on then. Go on, Ned. Has a go on goal. Opening up. It's rolling, but it just not enough on that next shot. And unlucky for Tai Polo, but nice little start from them. So we've got Louis Hine and Ned Hine, Andrew Hine's sons. Louis 15, Ned's 18. Who else have we got? Rufino Benzadon, he's only 19, so young side. And then you've got the stalwart, the experience of Alejandro Muzio, 40 years old, from Mar del Plata in Argentina. Beautiful place, just about sort of 400-500 kms from Buenos Aires. Played the Argentine Open many times. That's a lovely steal by Muzio. Muzio towards goal. He looks behind him. There's been a whistle. Oh, let's have a look at the replay. I think talking about Alejandro, and there he goes. Swoops in. So let's have a look at this. So it's a little backhand from Louis Hine. Sorry about that. We missed the replay, but don't worry. It was a penalty awarded to Hilario. Up to top. Hilario Ulloa to the left. Nice try from Ned to try and get a hook in on Hilario. Ball just stroked beautifully up from Hilario up to top. Top was free. Can he finish it off? It's okay because Fran Elizalde's there on that beautiful grey, and he just gets one in. Nice play there from Hilario. A quick one from the back penalty. Little pass up from Fran to Hilario. Hilario up to top. Top just left it behind a little bit, but Fran was backing him up all the way. And we are 1 goal on to King Power. That 1 goal, remember, for Tai Polo. We talked about it right at the beginning. They have got a goal advantage just because they are fielding a slightly weaker side. They're a 21-goal team, and King Power are a 22-goal team. In goes the ball. That was Arite that Top was playing, and having a nice little run to goal, and Fran just finishing off there on a horse called Tarjeta Terra. Top now on Elite. Top. Oh, Top with a beautiful near side. Oh, on the angle, kicking off really. Oh, he's really finding his groove. He struggled a little bit last week, and he was saying, you know, it's his proper first high goal game back for a whole year. Yes, he's been doing lots of practices, but he said afterwards that he could feel like he just really needs to get himself back in the game, back in the zone, and he's kicking off this first chukker brilliantly. We're talking about that horse, Orite, and yeah, a little near side and bomb, straight in the goal. 2-1 to Tai Polo. Let's have a look at this. To King Power. Let's look at this. Ooh, Top will be pleased with that. So, ball goes in, stolen by Muzio. Beautiful little backhand. Ned Hine on the near side. Rufino goes in. Ned's there. He's been playing really, really well, Ned, these last few games. Oh, so Fran came across, but there was no whistle. In goes Muzio to try and challenge Fran Elizalde. Great little spoil from Louis Hine. Just enough on the near side, just to push it away from that attack and allowing Tai Polo to come in. So he's got a few options. And there he is again. Louis runs to goal. Enough to keep it in its tracks to brother Ned Hine. Ned Hine back up to Louis. He's chipped it a little bit high rather than the length. Can he come back onto it? Yes, he does. Oh, this is really nice from the Hine brothers. Oh, he's just come past the stick of Hilario Ulloa. Top's there. Top's got to try and get in and try and hassle him, which he does. The ball is just still in play, and it's backed by King Power. What an attack from the Hine boys. Interesting. And the sun is shining. Louis Hine won the 15 goal actually on Sunday, playing for Fern Park, the Cicero Cup. He won that on Sunday actually. It was a good game. And he got MVP on their debut of the Prince of Wales against Chocomole. He is definitely one to watch. So clock is stopped. We've got a free change each chukker. And Tai Polo won their last game. So let's look at the stats here. We've got Monterosso. They won their first game. They beat Great Oaks. Then we went to Park Place versus White Crane. Park Place won that game in overtime. Then we went to Emlaw King Power. King Power lost their last game against Emlaw. Emlaw beat them 11-10. It was 1 goal. Emlaw took that win. So King Power will be looking to at least get a win in today. Talandracas then against Mura Sanctus La Magdalene at Cowdrey on Friday. Mura Sanctus won that one. Then we had Tai Polo playing Chocomole And Tai Polo came in at 10 goals to 6. A great win from them. Then we had the Cambiasos playing on Saturday, Scone Polo against the Vikings, and that was a close game, 10-9, and Adolfo turning it on at the end there to make sure that they Scone boys in red came away with a win. And then we had yesterday Talandrakas against Great Oaks Le Lyon, and Talandrakas took a win, 8 goals to 5. So this will be very interesting. Games in play. Up from Hilario to try and find Secundo. Secundo on the near side, filling in for Hugo Lewis, and I really see now he's got his groove. He was thrown in the deep end big time last week with their game, and he was all over the place, and he was getting some stick, bless him. I felt really sorry for him. Fran Elizalde and the boys were giving him some stick, and he's, hey, I've only just been playing, you threw me in, Hugo injured himself. But he's finding his groove, and we're seeing a completely different Secundo. Look at Muzio. Muzio coming in now for Tai Polo. In comes Hein. Hein now leaves it behind for Muzio. He's got Rufino there as well. This is lovely attack from Tai Polo. King Power have really got to get the defence on, and there's enough. The ball is out over the back line. Did it come off a stick? Let's have a look. Off a horse, I think. Or did it come off a stick? Penalty. There's a whistle blown. So penalty awarded, 30 yards for Tai Polo. Rufino Bensadon. No mistake, flag goes up. That's a goal from a penalty. Helping them get up to that 2 goals. They had a 1-goal advantage, remember, with the advantage. So 2-2, King Power. 1 from Top. 1 from Fran. Line out 1. Top called off it. Backhand by Elizalde. Back goes Muzio. He's got to take it on the near side. He comes in, takes Top, pushes him out. Little backhand. Just a chip one. Back to Louis Hein. What's his options now? Up goes Rufino. Great little run from Louis. That was a nice... Oh, don't know what happened there to Fran. He just couldn't get his stick out in time. He went to go for the near side, and I think he got caught on some tack, but that was a beautiful near side backhand to Fran from Hilario. Power play there, right up to Top. He couldn't quite find it on the near side. Back by Rufino. Returned by Hilario, under the neck. Not enough, though, on that one. In comes Secundo to try and challenge young Hein. What a star! Louis Hein, he is on fire! Fans are having a problem getting that backhand in off that grey. Now it's Rufino. This is a great attack from Tai Polo. Tried to go under the belly. Muzio's free. Muzio shoots. Oh, Muzio. What a challenge on goal. Let's have a look at this. Look at this. Muzio goes, boo, and it, inches. And that is all it is. In these high goal plays, everything is down to fine down to fine millimeters, inches, literally inches. That's all it is that makes a high goal play different to a medium or low goal play. Unbelievable. It looks like just caught a little bit of Hilario holding his side there. I hope he's okay. Did he get caught by a stick? I'm not sure. His hand, he's just leaving the field. Looked like he was holding his side with his hand. There's 30 seconds left in this chucker. Going for a little bit of assistance. Okay, so Nick Jenkinson just coming up. Yeah, somebody caught him in the ribs. Nick Jenkinson, he is literally the glue that holds all of these players together. Physiotherapist, sports rehab, working with all of the players, making sure they follow everything with their COVID, with their training, with their fitness, that they can be in best possible peak condition to play this very long, hard English season. And if you think about it, and look at that tradition, I mean, that's Hilario's green. Look at that beautiful belt, the traditional hat, the bombacha trousers, just Argentine polo through and through. Hilario looks okay. He's coming back out. On a horse called, I think it's the same horse, Visba. Oh, not Buena Onda. Buena Onda. Back out on Buena Onda. So a little regroup. They allowed him to go off. And 30 seconds left, as you can see on the clock. There will be a hit in off the back line for King Power. Fran Elizalde on this grey. Grey horse called Pina. Ned was on Snowflake. And Louis on Damna. Nice 15-goal win for Louis at the weekend at Cowdrey. Top on the attack. What a nice little cut shot. There's the bell to say we've got 30 seconds. Top has another go. He hasn't got the angle. Has a good go. That will be the end of the first chukker. We are here live from Gadbridge, the King Power Polo Club area, here in the heart of Berkshire. It is 2-2 in the first chukker of this Justerini and Brooks Prince of Wales Trophy. King Power 2, Thai Polo 2. Short break. We'll be back for the second chukker. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and all of you tuning in from around the world here to England, to the UK and to the British countryside for the second chukker of the Justerini and Brooks Prince of Wales Trophy, kindly hosted by the Royal County of Berkshire. And we are on our sixth match day, our eighth game of this Prince of Wales tournament. The start, the kickoff, if you like, of the English high goal season. We've got this, then we've got the Queen's Cup coming up, the Cartier Queen's Cup at Guards. Then we roll into the British Open, the Gold Cup at Cowdrey, the new champion tournament, Prince tournament at Guards in August. There is plenty of high goal action, and how this season's kicked off is in full force. 12 teams, 2 leagues, League A and League B for this Prince of Wales Trophy. I don't think we've seen 12 teams enter this tournament for a very long time. Very competitive, huge amount of competitive teams. Really exciting. Watching these horses find their groove ready for the season, watching these teams working out exactly how they're going to play as they attack the heart and challenging of one of the best circuits on the globe, the English high goal season. Thai Polo, Muzio, up to, no, that was Rufino, up to Muzio. Muzio now. A challenge from King Power. Checks up. Look how he checks that horse right down. And he does enough to keep onto it. Tried to get it to Louis, but he just left it behind a little bit. Back again, though. They're still in possession to tie. This is lovely play. These Hind brothers knowing exactly where to be. And then Muzio just controlling them like the master puppeteer at the back. Ruffino, only 19 years of age. So you've got 15 years Louis, 18 years Ned. And then you've got Ruffino, who's only 19. A young team. And all kindly. Oh, my gosh. What a shot. What a shot. Ty Polo out from, it's got to be on the nearly on just past the 60-yard line. Here we go. Look at this. From Ruffino. Straight through the middle. Beautiful. Son of Francisco Benzadon. He's obviously part of the Heggie family. I don't know whether you know this, but his grandmother was a Heggie. His sister to Polo legends Horacio and Alberto Pedro Heggies. He's won the Camara in last year. No, sorry, 2019. I keep thinking last year. We didn't have a year last year, did we, ladies and gentlemen? It is a void, a black void, the 2020 year. So when I talk about last year, I actually mean 2019. I think you could probably all emphasize with me there. Empathize. Can't even get my words out today on a Monday. Umpire just picking something up from the ground. Looks like a shoe or... Yeah, it is. It's a horseshoe. We don't want any of the horses stopping on that, so... Hugo Lewis having a little stretch, watching, feeling like he wants to be out there. Thank you, Ben Turner, Peter Wright. That's Peter Wright. And then Ben Turner on the far side, umpires. Just putting up that horseshoe, making sure that the horses don't get a lovely win from the line out. Look at that, straight in there. Louis was there as soon as that ball left the umpire's hand. There's Muzio trying to find again, but he's lovely taken out by Top. Oh no, he didn't take him out completely, but enough to spoil it. Hilario says that's my line. There was no whistle from the umpire. Hilario looked at the umpire, and whilst he did that, Ruffino Benzadon came in. Ruffino, a little chip shot underneath Elizalde. Will he finish it off? Oh, then he goes back for it on the near side. Oh, this boy is hungry. Hungry Ruffino. Oh, Fran and Hilario from King Power. They've got to wake up a little bit. Look at this. So he comes in, he gets ridden off, and he tries to chip it on the near side. Fran wasn't expecting Ruffino to push him off that much. Hilario still saying surely that was a whistle. Umpire said no, keep going. We're on 3-2. Ty Polo in the lead. Ball brought back in by Ujoa. Releases that ball. Up to Top. Being chased by young Louis Hine. Hine now goes to clear. He's got to take it across. Using the space. Checks up. Got a Rolling Stone emblem on the back of his helmet, I think. Young Louis, by the looks of it. A Rolling Stone fan. See if we can get that from one of the cameras at some point. Look at this little chip. Ruffino. There goes Ned for the run. It's good. It's a really good long pass. But Hilario goes in to clamp down that back door. Little open backhand. Still in play to Elizalde. Danger area over. Oh, that was good. He said, we're going to send it back the other way because you're free, Hilario. Using the space. Only Ned Hine there waiting. What's he must thinking? I've got Hilario and I've got Elizalde. Who do I go to? He goes to Hilario. Leaves it for Elizalde. Ruffino's waiting. Fran Elizalde now. Long along the ground to a nice pass to Hilario. Now it's Louis Hine waiting for Ty Polo. Tries to challenge King Power. The ball gets released. And won by Ty Polo. Back to Elizalde. Lots of options here. Hilario's just sort of doing a hand counter at the back whilst he waits to see what Fran's going to do. He leaves it now for Hilario. He looks up. He's going to go for it. He does. He does. He winds up. Has it gone? Very close. So Kunde goes for the backhand to try and keep it in for King Power. Top's there. Top goes for the backhand. Beautiful backhand from Top. But no, stopped by Ty Polo. Back to young Louis. 15 years of age. He is running brilliantly. The classic Ty Polo white and orange shirts. And these bandages supported by Harold Link. Played the relationship between Andrew Hine and Harold Link has developed over 20 years playing around the world. And Howard Link, a huge supporter of English polo in the past, sponsored the International. Here we go. It's a beautiful goal. Oh, we talk about the Hines. And that was, he is definitely one to watch. Let's have a look at this. Oh, near side, offside. Louis Hine, chip shot, opens up his shoulders. In it goes. And he says, and I'll change horses because that horse has just earned a definitely good place in my string. So chop and change for Louis. He gets off bounce and jumps onto a horse called Apache. There's Ruffino. Not sure who he's jumping onto. These three boys, young boys, 15, 18 and 19. And then Alejandro Muzio at the back, just giving that expertise and the age-old wisdom to just bring these three boys in. But they have got, Ned Hine, runner-up of the Thai Polo Cup in Argentina in 2020. He was playing with Louis. He's played in UK, France, Argentina, Australia. Then you've got Louis Hine, 15, but he is definitely one to watch. Ruffino, winner of the Camara in 2019, playing for Alegria with his father Francisco. Fred Mannix, and I think he played with Paco de Narvaez in that one. He's going to be playing the qualification for Palermo this year, the first ever time. So 19 years old, Ruffino's flying. And he won the Gold Cup, the Deauville Gold Cup in 2018 with his father. So 4-2. There's the Rolling Stones. You can just see it. I talked about it earlier. Look at that little Rolling Stone sign on Louis. Apache. He's just jumped onto. Ned, what is he? He's jumped onto a horse called Mosito. And yeah, a big thank you to Harold Link. If you're tuning in, Harold, thank you for all your support. I mean, 10 years in the high goal, Thai Polo, 20 years the relationship with Andrew Hine. And like I said, always helping the young polo, not just with the women as well, and the boys and the girls, and obviously England nationals and international sponsorships. So thank you, Harold. Let's just have a look at what happened here. So it was taken by Hine. He backs it into a horse, but Top comes down to try and steal it from King Power. Didn't see young Louis behind. A little infringement on the line, so it'll just be a short penalty for Thai Polo. Also, talking about Thai Polo Cup, the 8th edition in Argentina, the Thai Polo Cup. So plenty of Thai Polo pushing forwards with around the world. And it comes to Ruffino. Ruffino now. Lovely little backhand. Oh, nice read. Nice read by Ned Hine. He's got Louis and Ned. Who's going to go for what? There's the cut shot. There's the cut shot. It's beautiful. Oh, I love watching these boys play. Love it, love it, love it. It's like watching Porotto. It's unbelievable. Just look at that. Ned's go. I've got it. Louis go. Right. Okay, go for the cut shot. Playing with each other so well. They're literally feeding off each other. Is it going to be another Pierres combination in the future? I wonder if Millie as well. Don't forget Millie, daughter Millie Hine, leading the way with the girls. She might be down there watching. I think she is. And obviously Andrew Hine, father, played for England for many years, coached many a team to victory after that, and is now coaching his boys and a big part of Thai Polo. Oh, Louis has a go. And no goal for them. King Power they've got to wake up a little bit here. I think Fran and Hilario are just. I noticed the horse list again. Similar horses to they played last week. They've changed a few around, and they've had a couple of new ones coming in. Fran's on a horse called Sasha. Played that last week in the second chucker. Hilario just comes up to this one, releases that ball. Nice little pass up to Fran Elizalde. He looks across to the top, to the left-hand side to try and find Top, but it didn't go far enough at all. There's the 30-second buzzer. Lovely little neck shot from Louis, not enough to get on it. Secundo goes for it and says, no, I can't reach that one. Look, it's storming through. This is a great run from Muzio. Alejandro, over the top of that one. Unlucky for you. Years of experience. Alejandro, he's won the Dubai Gold Cup. He's won the Deauville Gold Cup. Many tournaments around the world. And that is the end of the second chukker. Top has a go anyway. And says, well, I'll just finish it off, even though there is no point of getting another goal on the board, but he's just practicing his shots. So there you have it. Second chukker, Tai Polo had a really good, strong chukker there. 4 goals to 2. King Power just a little bit slow to get going. Thank you for tuning in so far. We have 4 more chukkers to go, so we will be back very shortly for the third chukker for the Justerini and Brooks Prince of Wales Trophy, live here from the King Power Ground in England. Stay with us because this match is going to get very entertaining. Welcome back, everybody, to Polo Line TV. We are live for the third chukker for the Justerini and Brooks Prince of Wales Trophy here at the Gadbridge King Power Ground, and hosted the tournament by the Royal County of Berkshire. You're watching Tai Polo in the white and orange shirts against the King Power boys in the blue. Tai Polo in the lead at the moment with 4 goals to 2. You join us here for the start of the third chukker. Rain has stayed away so far. Had a bit of a downpour early on this morning. Ground is doing very well considering how much rain we've had. And Tai Polo feeling strong after their win against Chocomol on Friday. 10 goals to 6. King Power lost their first game on Thursday just by 1 goal against Emlaw. And they are now needing a win from this game. Otherwise, they would have lost both of their rounds. Eladio Ujo and Francisco Elizalde just got to get that partnership right. I think it's going to take a while to establish and just find their groove. We've got Secundo Daricion, who's playing in the number 2 instead of Hugo Lewis, as he's injured himself, if you're just joining us. And the Tai Polo boys are on fire at the moment. There is a little foul there. Top just came out of the lineup with that ball. You'll just watch. So Top hits the ball, creates the line. If you're new to polo, every time you strike a ball, you create a line. He played it. It did come off a pony, but it looked like Hein had actually come across in front, and he knew that. Louis put his head up in the air and went, silly mistake. So 30 yards penalty is given. It will be undefended, and it's given to King Power on the 30-yard line. They do need this to work their way back up the scoreboard. Hilario has been taking most of the penalties so far. Jumped on a horse called a Romance. And had a great winter. Hilario playing for in America on the Gauntlet of Polo. There is a great little shot through, and they take that goal. 10-goaler in Argentina, USA, and UK. He's 35. He was supposed to play with King Power actually last year, but because of COVID, that didn't happen. He did play the for Park Place Vara, but he's joined King Power this year. Won the Gold Cup back in 2011 playing for Zakara. He's just won the CV Whitney Cup for Park Place in America against Scone. That was all. And then they made the final of the US Open. And it was Scone at Park Place, Scone. It was amazing. So here we go. Nice little backhand. Beautiful backhand. Look at that. Gorgeous. But Muzio straight there. Returns. Comes off the back of Hilario's horse. Oh, I'm not sure how he got to that at impossible angle. He was hanging off the side of the horse doing that near side backhand. Muzio thought it was a foul, but it wasn't, and it came straight over to Fran Elizalde, being so hard pushed there by Hein. That's a brilliant. He's won that ride off and got the backhand in Ned Hein. Literally just took out Francisco Elizalde. Here comes Louis. Hilario tries to get the hook, comes to Secundo. They all turn. Secundo Darichon. Playing so much better today, young Secundo. Filling in for Hugo Lewis. He's now in the team for a while. 19, son of Mariano. Thai Polo, calm down a little bit and say, right, come on, here we go. Lovely release shot. Up to try and find Louis. Look at this. Francisco Elizalde and Louis Hein literally having proper shoulder-to-shoulder, big contact. Whoa! And I think I saw that coming. Fran said no, but that was definitely a choo-choo train coming in there. Let's have a look. So if you watch this, but just watch the left of your screen. So there's the backhand. Fran comes onto it, but there's a white player already on that line. Coming down, and that'll be a penalty for Thai Polo. Oh, yeah, there's Millie. I did think that she'd be watching. Shout out to Olivia Merlos as well, Sebastian's daughter. I think she's just walked out of shop. As Olivia Merlos has just moved out. But Millie's there. One of the rapidly up-and-coming women players for Women Polo. Just been out in America doing the American circuit as well. Can't wait to see her this season. Rufino Benzadon for this penalty. 60 yards. Oh, it's a lovely goal. Straight up, over everybody. Wind's in his favour. Flag's just giving it that extra little bit of help. You can see the wind there. Watch it one more time. Horse comes up to it beautifully. Chug, chug, chug. 3, 2, 1. Bang. Classic, 60-yard. Thai Polo, tight. They're slick. They're marking their men. And it goes. Backed by the Rolling Stone emblem on the hat of Louis Hein. Muzio up to Rufino. Whoa. Okay, I think Rufino might have come across Hilario. Let's have a look. So a little backhand. Yeah, umpire saw it straight away. Said sorry, foul from King Power. Hilario, penalty awarded to Thai Polo. 60 yards. If he can just recreate what he just did down that other end. Rufino Benzadon. Oh, he's done it. He's done it. He's done it again. Another one. Oh, with the wind against him this time. Beautiful 60-yard penalty from Rufino. And a lovely horse to take a penalty from. Solid. A foot in each corner, we like to call it. Nice and smooth. You want that striding. You want that good approach shot where they feel solid and flat as you come in. So you can just concentrate on that shot. And there is definitely a whistle there. We'll have a look at the replay, but you could see two players, one coming across the line. Watch it come out of the line out. So it goes to Elizalde. He does a beautiful backhand. Hilario comes down onto it, and unfortunately a little bit too close was Muzio. They're going to use this stop in play to change horses. Six to tie Polo, 3 to King Power. So horses, quick free change. So they'll do this each chukker. Their teams have a free change. Get some horses out. 10 horses per player for the high goal are allowed at the moment. The rules, so 40 per team, or 42 to be exact. You can have 2 spares in there. And Hilario will be changing onto... I think that's his cousin, Juan Cruz, just right next to him. Yes, it is. Marcos Di Paula having a chat as well with Secundo. He's going to jump onto a horse called Sarmentio. So King Power, good. It's good to have them back. Leicester City football, obviously. Oh, look at the... just looking at his nice boots, actually, there. Casa Fagliano. The 1892, beautifully handcrafted boots, famous for the polo players, famous throughout Argentina and throughout the world. So keep an eye on his beautiful Fagliano boots. I would love a pair of Fagliano boots, let me tell you. If I say their name enough, do you think that they will send me a pair? I don't know, we'll keep trying. Anyway, back from the second half of the change. Yeah, even if you sent me, I don't know, a pair of reins or some knee pads, anything. So we saw the infringement of play just before these players went and changed onto their second horses in this chukker. It was a penalty on Hilario Ulloa by Muzio just coming across the line there. And they did very quick to come away from that King Power on the attack, and it just forced that foul by Tai Polo. So it is Hilario jumping on to his second changed horse, Sarmentio, for this penalty. Straight through, no question about that. Should be good and easy for the 10-goaler, but on any given day, penalties can just change like that in a heartbeat, depending on how you're feeling, how the horse is feeling, what the wind's doing, what's going on in your head right then. King Power back up with 2 goals now within it. So Fran Elizalde goes back to try and keep this back door shut for the last few minutes of this third chukker before we go to half-time. Top is gone left. Secundo's being marked well by Rufino. Hines with Hilario. Ned Hine with Hilario. He drops back now to try and pick up Fran Elizalde. Elizalde, beautiful pitch shot. This is very much how these two are probably going to start working, where they keep swapping around and Hilario's going up and then Fran drops back and then they switch. Just got to get that a little bit slicker if they're going to outfox the team. Hilario is such a hurricane. He's got a very iconic way of playing. Here he is. There's the shot. Oh, has it gone? It has gone. It was enough to do it, and that's when Hilario's at his best, under pressure. Watching him in the US Open final against Adolfo, you know, and he's won before. He won with Valiente in 2018 against Cambiasso, and these guys facing each other again for the US Open. And when he was under pressure, they came with 1 goal difference. That's when he brings out his magic there. And straight away, we're 5-6. Tai Polo not having a strong chukker this one. They've been holding their own, but they had a cracking second chukker, Tai Polo. Right, back to Elizalde. And you've got to think these horses, they've still got time. They've got to get into this playing zone, working out how the horses are doing. Are they ready yet? Are they at 100%? Probably some of them not yet. They're getting this tournament underway. They're getting the high goal going. They're fielding lots of different horses, trying different ones out. They've got a long season to go. This is a beautiful run from Ned Hine. He was on the offside. He was on the near side. He was cruising. Back to King Power. And he's come back in, Louis, to challenge Hilario. Hilario up to Secundo. Tops there. Secundo much better today with his man. On the last game, he just looked a little bit out of sorts and he got a lot of stick, bless him, from Fran Elizalde. But he has been having a strong chucker. He's always there. He goes now. Will he catch him up, though? Oh, looks like Rufino's got a little bit of an edge on him horsepower-wise. Sorry, Muzio. Alejandro in front. This is nice. He's left his man. He's now got another Thai Polo man behind him. Oh, no! No, Alejandro! Oh, yeah. Oh, bless him. Off the horse. Oh, I hate it when that happens. It is, look at this. It just got away from him a little bit. And he gave it a little chip shot and it just caught. He can hit the ball literally from anywhere on the field and score, especially when you're not expecting it. Love watching him play. There's the 30-second buzzer as we come down. You saw that. I think Ned got a little bit like, must get the ball. And you see Hilario was just waiting with his experience. There is Hine, and there's Hilario, and there is the whistle. So it'll be a penalty to King Power when they come back after half time. So they've come back up to 5-6, 1 goal difference in it. Remember, Thai Polo started with that 1 goal advantage because they are a 21 goal team. So 5-6 at the end of the third. We now will go to half time. Do stay with us as we have 3 more exciting chukkers to go when you come back here live on Polo Line. Welcome back, everybody, to Polo Line TV here live from England for the Justerini and Brooks Prince of Wales Trophy. I'm Carl Luda Martinez, and we are here at half-time on this ground. Let's have a quick look at the stats. The ground is holding up very well, and the sky's gone a little bit grey, as you can see, but hopefully there's some sunshine in the corner there. So King Power, 2 goals in the first. Thai Polo had a 1-goal advantage, so that they scored 1. So brought them to 2-2. They had a great second chukker. 2 more on the scoreboard, nothing for King Power. Took them to 4-2. And then not a bad third chukker. King Power seemed to get their groove on a little bit and had a couple of penalties, but Rufino also scoring some nice penalties in that first half. So we are 6-5 in the first half with Thai Polo leading. Let's have a look at the stats. So, yep, 3 field goals to King Power, 2 to Thai Polo. Throw-ins, pretty similar, just 1 more up from Thai Polo. Fouls, they are evening out, 4 apiece. Penalties, 2 out of 2, 3 out of 3. So, yeah, pretty consistent, pretty fair game, and actually quite enjoyable to watch. Really enjoyable to see the young Hinds flying around. Obviously, we had Thai Polo winning 10 goals to 6 in their first game. King Power lost their game against MLaw by 1 goal. And we will sort of have a see how this game unfolds, really. This is the 8th game of the whole tournament, the 6-match day. King Power organisation chat there's top. Siwat Hana Prabha in the middle there. So good to see Top back. His brother Ton's back in Thailand, Top and Ton, obviously running out many a team and obviously winning. Oh, wow. What have they won? They've won everything. I mean, so good to see them back. Obviously, Leicester City won the FA Cup last week, but, you know, they've won the Queen's Cup, they've won the Gold Cup, and it's great to see Hilario Ulloa, one of the best players in the world, teaming up with Francisco Elizalde to join Top. And Secundo, those of you might just be joining us for the second half, he's filling in for Hugo Lewis, son of Mariano, as in Secundo Darichon, only 19 years of age. And yeah, it's been a great first half so far. We have more polo this afternoon at 3 o'clock UK time. Monterosso versus White Grain. And big shout out to Thai Polo. Obviously, the organisation founded by Harold Link. 20 years of a partnership with Andrew Hine, Ned and Louis' father. An England player in his own right and a man of much experience passed on to the boys and to daughter Millie Hine. Huge polo family, but yeah, a nice big shout out to Harold, always supporting polo in general, especially the England polo team, but also supporting this team. 10 years in the high goal. And one to watch, well, both to watch, Louis and Ned. I'm particularly enjoying watching Louis this season. He's won the 15-goal, the Cicero Cup on Sunday at Fern Park at Cowdrey Park. Ned Hine, 18 years old. Won the Thai Polo Cup in Argentina last year with his brother. Rufino, obviously part of the Heggie family, so that's why he is so skilled and won the Camaro in 2019, playing with Alegria with his father. Who's tuning in? We've got a lot of people tuning in. Look at this. Let's have a look. So we've got a big shout out to watching from East Africa, Dugama Million, East Africa. Go Segundo, go, good luck. Morning from Cornwall. Good morning. How's it down in Cornwall? What else have we got? Good morning from America, from Patricia Johnson. Hello, good morning. Silver Springs, from Saeed. Hello from Silver Spring. Royal Selangor Polo Club. Hello, Peter Webb and Ricky Cooper. And good morning from sunny Portugal. Fantastic. Vamos, Rufino Benzadon. Good morning, everybody. Truly tuning in from around the world. So we start this second half, the 4th chukker, with a penalty. 60 yards to Hilario Ulloa for King Power. Here we go. Oh. Wow, it went so high. I think we had to wait about 5 seconds for it to come back down. Hilario, beautiful penalty. And now King Power, for the first time, Draw back, piece 6-6. Sorry, yeah, they were first time. They were 2-2 in the first checker. This is the second time since they've come back level, starting the second half as they mean to go on. Ball's in play. Up to Muzio. Alejandro tries to find Ruffino or one of the Hines. Does. He does find Louis. Louis Hine has a good go. Nice little backhand from Secundo. So good. He's found his groove, playing so much better. Only 19. Huge boots to fill, filling in with Hugo. Hasn't had much time to practice or get used to all the horses. So well done to the red hat of Secundo. Tai Polo, though, again, on the attack in the King Power danger area. Top clears it, gets a lovely little neck shot. But read so well by Tai Polo. There's the backhand. What a beautiful backhand from Ned Hine, and then finished off. Oh, let's look at this replay. This is beautiful. The confidence of Ned Hine. He comes up to it. Back. He knew there was a lot of traffic there, so he had to put an angle on it. Muzio turns from nowhere. That is a horse. Wow. Checked down, spun round, played the next shot. Boom. Tai Polo said, all right, King Power, we're back on 7-6. What a goal. Love it. Great play from Ned Hine to Muzio. Ball's back in. It's a quick break. Now it's Louis. Louis says, oh, I'm off. I've broken out and I'm all on my own. Louis Hine going to goal. Louis Hine. Beautiful breakout from the goal, from the line out to the goal. What a play. Look at this. Straight away, looks over. He's even got time to look over his shoulder. He knows Hilario's chasing him down, but tap, tap, in it goes. Brilliant attack from Tai Polo. 8-6 within 30 seconds. 2 goals scored. Wow. Back to the middle, changing directions every time a goal is scored. If there are any new polo fanatics out there, we hope you're enjoying. If you've got any questions, try and fire them into us. If you've got time, I will try and answer them for you. Francisco Elizalde comes to it. Oh, he says, look at Ned Hine and Louis. Honestly, Louis Hine giving so much hassle back then. Then there's Ned. They're literally dividing and conquering on these two players. One of them's going to Hilario and one of them's going to Francisco. Okay. I wouldn't wait too long, though, on this one. Louis. Ned turns back. Hilario mistimed that one and they've capitalised. Look at Ned go. Look at the speed. Hilario comes in. Little ride-off. Cancels each other out. Another ball. Cancelled each other out, but no one's marking Ruffino. No one's marking Ruffino. No one's there. He's right in front. He's wielding to the left. He's wielding to the right. Oh, Muzio will sort that one out. And there is a goal. King Power not looking strong in this fourth chukker. They started well, but now literally 3 goals, one after the other. It got a bit messy, sure, but Hilario, he's trying to do it all and he can't. Not when you've got the Hines. Not when you've got Muzio sitting at the back. He just cleans up. He sweeps up. What a team, the way they've worked it. With Alejandro Muzio at the back, Ruffino working like a workhorse in the middle, and then the Hines just pivoting off each other. This is nice, Polo. 9 goals to 6. It's a free change as these players go off and jump on to a fresh horse. So, what's coming up? Well, after this, we will have another match today, live on Polo Line at 3 p.m. UK time, Monterosso versus White Crane. Tomorrow we have M-Law versus Vikings and Park Place versus Murasanctus La Magdalene. Chocomol and Scone will face each other on Wednesday. And then we'll be working our way towards that sub-final and final on Saturday. Marcos Di Paola having a chat with Secundo. And King Power back out. Lots of organisation needed within the blue ranks. A lot of teams focusing, yes, on this tournament, but there'll also be, the plan is looking ahead for the whole season, the depth of horses that they need in order to roll out those horses on the button for the competitive, and what a competitive season we've got. It's so exciting. You guys need to be tuning in throughout the whole of the summer, watching some good polo here in the UK. Polo line, obviously, around the world. There's some polo happening in France, in Germany, as we speak. But High Goal, the Queen's Cup, the next big one at Guards, and then the Gold Cup at Cowdrey. All of these teams battling it out for a spot. But so good to have polo back after such a dire year. Everybody wanting to fight, everyone wanting to battle, everyone wanting to just get out and play, get these horses out. And yeah, I was going to say, probably going to be a whistle there. Might be a little bit in front of a King Power player there with the stick, but let's have a look. So look at Hine taking out Hilario and then right in front of Secundo. So I think it'll be a play to King Power. Ball there for King Power on the middle of the pitch. Nine, 6. 2 tie polo. Up to Hilario. Just checks down, waiting for Fran to come behind him. Hines are causing a lot of bother to Hilario today. As he tries to go on his own, he goes for the long neck shot. Not enough angle on it. Secundo tries to get on the end of it, but I think it's gone over the back line. Ball will be brought back in. Ned jumped on a horse called 51. No, Fiona, sorry. Ned's on Fiona. And Louis is on Bonita. This is Bonita here. Oh, he just mistimed that one. Miscues. Oh, he still gets it, though. Wow. He had time to go back and get it. Nobody came to challenge him. Then passes back up to brother Louis. Hilario, calm. Just gets that on the near side. Creates the line. Plays it then on the offside. Sees Top, who's out over by the boards. Strikes the ball, but it's out over the play. And there's Andrew. I can see him. There's Mr. and Mrs. Hine. I can see. They're watching on their sons. Holding sticks. Clapping the boys. Great little backhand. Enough to get it away from the goal area. Secundo tries to pick it up. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Leaves it for Muzio. Muzio comes on. Alejandro. He can score from anywhere on the field. Look at him go now. He's come in. He knows that he's got a King Power. Oh, look at this. No, surely. Oh, unlucky. I thought that was just the way he was just about to pop that in, but he just put it short. Fran's there. Just enough, but he says that Fran came in front of him, but no whistle from the umpire. So they decide to go across goal, up to Hilario. Ujoa checks down, looks up. He brings in, Top comes in. Oh, what a steal. What a steal by Rufino. Straight off Hilario. Looks up, the goal's open. How's it go? Ah, just went too far to the left. Come in by Hine. Lovely little backhand from Hine. Oh, literally, you have got to clamp down these Hine boys. All right, little talk, I think, King Power. Yes, I think it was. All 4 boys sorting out. 30 seconds, or is that the end? No, that is the end of the 4th chukker. Yes, it is. It's 9-6. That was a great play from Thai Polo, increasing their lead 9-6 here in the 4th for the Justerini and Brooks Prince of Wales Trophy. They'll change now. There's Millie Hine running in the background. Going to get something for her brothers, I think. Off she goes. So we'll join us very shortly as we'll go to a quick break, but we'll be back for the 5th and 6th chukkers in this 8th game and 6th match day of the Prince of Wales Trophy, hosted by the Royal County of Berkshire Polo Club. Welcome back, everybody, to Polo Line. Welcome back live to the 8th game, 6th match day of the Prince of Wales Trophy, Justerini and Brooks, hosted by the Royal County of Berkshire. You join us, Thai Polo in the lead by quite significant margin at the moment to King Power. King Power has lost their first game. They are trailing now in their second game. Thai Polo coming off a win against Shokamol on Friday with wind in their sails. 10-6 they won that game. And they are just about to hit 10 goals very shortly on the scoreboard. And the next goal will make them up to 10 in this game. We have a ball brought in off the back line to start this 5th chukker for King Power. Big shout out to Mane Sadasera, who's watching. He's the Thai Polo manager. He's watching this game. Hello, Manu. I hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. Great to see Thai Polo doing so well. So thank you for sending us a message, and we hope you're well over there managing the Thai Polo camp. Here we go. And look at little young Louis Hine has a shot on goal. In comes Elizalde to try and sweep that. But look, there's 3 white shirts. 4 white shirts, just so close. In goes Top. He's got to be careful he doesn't foul. Muzio looks right in front of the camera. And then we have a whistle. No, not sure what happened there. Looked like King Power having a spot of trouble at the bottom. They've put the ball up on the halfway line. Muzio said it wasn't his fault, and King Power saying that he came in front, right down there on the line in front of the goal. So King Power come away with that in favour of them. Okay, going to switch it up a little bit. Secundo Dalichon, midfield penalty, taking this. The number 2, young, 19 years old. Fran Elizalde's gone left. Hilario's in the middle. Oh, it's a beautiful strike. Beautiful strike. Oh, Secundo. Be happy with that. But returned. Beautiful red by Louis Hine. Stops that in the tracks. Hilario does a little backhand to try and find Elizalde. But it's cleared once again by Thai Polo. Hilario waited. Didn't cause the foul. Came in. He's got Rufinho and Muzio hassling him. Oh no, that's Muzio. Alejandro. He's got to hit it. He's got to hit it. He hits it. He releases it. He looks up. He tries to go for the goal. Secundo reaches out to try and take it on the volley. Top's there to finish it off. And Top will have that one. And King Power managed to, not very prettily, but they managed to get a goal back up on the scoreboard. Secundo had a good go. Really good go. It just bounced away from him. But Top was in the right place at the right time. Seven, 9. Louis Hine, he's been winning these balls out of the line out. That's the 3rd or 4th ball he's won and gone for a run off down to goal. Hilario Ujoa comes in for King Power. Little near side, well, big near side backhand to get it out the way, but it's always so well read. This is what they're very good at, the Thai Polo team, just halting that attack from King Power. Nice play from Ned Hine. A whistle right in front. Oh, that's his visor. Has just clipped back his helmet. And let's just watch this. The sticks come up from somewhere and it's caught Fran Elizalde in the visor. And actually knocked his visor off. Wow. And that is why they are breakable visors that are allowed to do that, to take the impact, and they've moved. I think Fran's just going to go and check that he's all right. Obviously not intentional, but it actually caught his visor, came off, popped off, pushed back. He's just going to whip back and he might change hats or glasses, or maybe he's going to change horses, but a little stop and play at the moment. I think it was a backhand from one of the Thai Polo players, just came through. Let's have a look. Yeah, so Ned Hine, and then, no, it was actually came off Secundo, came with the backhand, and it just came round and caught his visor. So he's just going to check his face. And there's the shot. Here comes with the water and the magic spray. Elizalde, brother-in-law of Hilario Ulloa as well. For those of you that don't know, he's married to Esmeralda Ulloa. Last year, no, not last year. I keep saying last year. We've lost a year because of COVID. In my head, it was last year, but it was actually 2 years ago. He won the CV Whitney Cup in America in the gauntlet. I was out there commentating with that, and Las Bonitas, the orange team, won that. This year, he was joining Sapo Cassette on the American circuit for the gauntlet with a team with Tonkoa, with Sapo. He's obviously newcomer to the team this year, joining up with Hilario. He played for Talandrakis in the last times of the season. And obviously, runner-up of 2020 Hurlingham Open, playing for Mura Sanctus as well. But a new partnership. He's going to be playing for La Dolfina in the Argentine crown. Oh, he's going to be playing with Adolfo, David Polon Sterling, and Diego Cavana. That is going to be a great team. So new glasses for Fran as he's back out on the field, and that is why we wear these glasses. But this is Thai Polo. Thai Polo finishes it off. Muzio's there. Again, just not gelling as much as they should be. King Power, a little bit messy, and in goes Thai Polo, capitalising on these mistakes. And Alejandro Muzio takes them to double figures like they did on Friday. They are back against Chocomole. They took that. There were 10 goals they finished on there on the 6 chucker. Let's see how many goals get scored today. Okay, ball's in play. Fran misses that one again. Hilario Ulloa up to Fran Elizalde. He's now on a bit of a breakaway. Can he finish it off from here? He looks over his shoulder. He's got Muzio. He's got a bit of an angle to do, but he takes it, cuts it through. That should be pretty straightforward for Elizalde, for Fran. Nice breakaway. Muzio couldn't catch him. And there we are. Nice finish from Fran. That's what we like seeing him do. Great. I loved watching him join Sapo Cassette in America. That was a brilliant partnership. Again, a little bit like Hilario in the way Sapo Cassette plays, like Hilario Ulloa. They're very similar in their style. But Fran Elizalde joining that. So hopefully this sort of partnership going with Hilario will be a nice one to watch. There he is, Hilario Ulloa, with his beautiful leather Casa Fagalino boots, handcrafted. Oh, just epitome of professional. Professional boots, professional 10 goals, and one of the greatest players on the circuit at the moment up there with 10 goals. And 10 goals all over the world. 10 goals, obviously, in Argentina and the USA and here in the UK. Because those of you maybe tuning, you can be a different handicap in different countries. Love this little grey that he's jumped on to. I think it is. Let me have a quick look who that is. He played it last week. He's brought it back out again. Lindero. Yeah. Lindero. He's got one in the 6 that he comes out on called Awesome. Let's see how awesome it is in the 6. Good name. Ned's on 51. Horse called 51, and Louis is on Moro. King Power, now in possession of this ball. Now, has he given it away? Fran, no. Surely not. I think he has. He has. For me, I'm not sure. Not sure about that. We don't have the challenge system that they do in the States, where they could challenge now. We can get the drone in the sky, would replay that, and we'd have a look again, and there'd be a third referee looking at the TMO, if we like to call it here. So, replay again. So he's still got it, and he comes across then to take it on the near side, but Ned, right, yeah, there we go. They've decided not to. They've gone for a throw-in. Very easy for me to sit here and see it from the screen. Obviously being out there, the different angles, but that was a good call, I think, by the umpires. If they can't decide, they do a throw-in. They've got the third man, Tim Bown, as well, to give them backup. King Power, Fran's just struggling to get those horses checked down in time for him to then just play those games. He's good on the big open plays, but on the little plays, he's just losing the ball now and again. Again, not a great backhand, but he's enough to try and keep it to himself. He just didn't want to send it too far. He knew there wasn't anybody there. Now he's got it. This is where he comes better into his play. He's got Hilario to the left of him, just taking out Ned Hine. And he's going to look up. I think he's going to wait for Hilario to come behind. He takes it now. He'll leave that. No, he doesn't. He sucks in Rufino. There is the little chip back. Nice. Right, Hilario from here goes along the ground to try and find Secundo. That's really nice. It's going towards goal. Secundo! And there should be a whistle there. Was there a whistle right in front? Did it stay in time? Hilario saw it. Muzio all over the place in front. He just didn't see Secundo. Secundo in the right place. So much better than last week. He was getting shouted out for being completely in the wrong place, but he's on fire today, Secundo, and I can't wait to see how he develops. So they got a penalty on the spot, literally in front of goal. Walk up, tap that, take that quickly. 9 goals to 10. Now we start to come back. King Power, who's got the longevity. Still plenty of time to go. 1 minute 45 on the clock and another chucker. It would be... a shame to see Thai Polo drop off now. They've had such a great game so far, but just a few little mistakes, and that's all it needs. If you give away penalties, you're not going to win the game. Back in, Ned Hine. Great little backhand from top. Huge King Power organisation. Dominated the high goal for the last few years. Also lots of Queen's Cup and Gold Cup wins. But look at Thai Polo, another huge organisation. 20 years playing in the circuit. and on the high goal. 10 years, big time in the high goal. Big support, Harold Link and the Thai Polo Club. Great little play. Enough? Yes, it was. It was enough to get to Fran. You see, Fran, he's having trouble just checking that horse down a little bit. And luckily, he's left it for Hilario Ulloa. And it's early doors yet for these horses at the start of the season. So everyone's just trying to work out how their horsepower is going to go and get it as streamlined as they can. Back to Elizalde. Ulloa behind. A whistle there. Hilario, I love the way he shrugs his shoulders and lifts his hands up every time the whistle is blown against him. He's like, why? There was a white shirt right behind you, Hilario. But he tried it. He tried it on. Penalty. 2. Thai Polo. This will take them back to 2 goals ahead. Ruffino needs to tuck his shirt in so he looks a little bit smarter. He's 19. He's allowed to have it out. Here we go. Up, up, up it goes. Easy 30-yard penalty to Ruffino Benzadon, part of the Heggie family. His grandmother was a Heggie. And he has got, wow, a future in front of him. 5 goals he's scored today, Ruffino. 11-9. And that'll bring us to the end of the 5th chukker. A little bit of a mixed match either way on both of those teams, but Thai Polo will have a bit more wind in their sails, having that penalty at the end there. 11-9. King Power are going to need to have a chat. This is one more chukker to go here. You can see the Justerini and Brooks Prince of Wales Trophy, the wine and spirit merchants up in St. James's in London. Some of the rarest and finest collections of wines and spirits you can buy. Look them up. They are incredible. We'll see you very shortly for the final 6 chukker here at King Power. Welcome back, everybody, to Polo Line here at Gadbridge, the home, or one of the homes of the King Power team. We're playing on their home turf here for the 8th game of the Prince of Wales Trophy, the start of the high goal season. You join us here for the 6th and final chukker. You can see the stats there. A slow start, 2-2, 2-4. Thai Polo started pulling away, and again, a little one in the 3rd. They had a great 4th chukker, and then a few penalties and a few goals later, they find themselves 11 goals to 9 with 1 chukker to go. King Power just don't seem to be firing on all 4 cylinders today. And the Francisco Elizalde and the Hilario Ulloa partnership just not connecting yet, but there's early days in this season. Here's Elizalde, has a shot on goal. I say that, and that was a beautiful pass and play from Hilario up to Francisco, and boom, in it goes. We just need a few more of those, please, guys. And then we will start to see some blossoming of this King Power team. Great goal. Lovely finish. That is a lovely pass and play. And that brings them to 10-11 in the 6. Hilario on a horse called Kanaska. Fran is on a horse called Chapi. Or Chapi. Top is on Dulcinea. Ujoa. Up to find Secundo. In goes Muzio with a great read and a backhand. Oh, unlucky there, Ned. Ned Hine trying to get to it. He's riding a horse called Happy Trap. Oh, a little bit of stop there. Look at that. Look at that. Trying to push Ruffino. Oh, nice try. Nice try from Ruffino. Lent out from nowhere to try and find Hilario. He's being hassled on both sides. That's a great steal by Hine. Hilario's lost it. Hine's got it. Hilario's got to be careful he doesn't foul him. Turned beautifully by Ned Hine. Hilario comes in. Says, no, you don't have it for too long. But in comes Louis. Backing each other up. Like these brothers do, knowing each other so well. That's a great connection. And look at this horse go. Louis Hine, it's called V8, this horse. And yes, it is a V8 because it's just flown past 3 King Power players. Unbelievable. Secundo with a beautiful backhand to try and stop that attack. King Power. Top says, come on. Let's keep going, boys, towards goal. Oh, I'm not sure he knew which way he was going to play that ball then. He decided to go for the one shot and then last minute changed it. And there is a whistle just in front of goal. I think Ruffino was going to go for the near and then he was going to go for the off. He wasn't sure he was going to go for the back and then the forwards. Unfortunately, not in time. El Elizalde comes through. He's then got Ruffino in the way and a player on the right-hand side. So 2 against 1, a little bit of infringement there of play as well on the line. So we have a King Power penalty. They need this. They so need this to bring them back to 11-11. If they get this, we are drawn. We might even go to overtime. Our first 2 games went to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow. The first opening 2 matches of this tournament, Great Oaks and Monterosso, went to overtime. Park Place versus White Crane went to overtime. And then it rained every day. We might get away with it. There's a sprinkling happening. I can see a couple of drops on the windscreen. Elizalde circles this 60-yard penalty. Here he goes. Oh, it's strong. Oh, the air. Ned Hine. He's unbelievable. Look, watch this. 18 years old, out the air. I think it was Ned. Let's have a look. Great shot from Elizalde. The power. Look at that. Bosh. Great eye coordination from Ned Hine. Knocks it out. So what happens there is, if you're new to polo, that gets knocked out by a defending player. They bring the ball back in. They place it back on the 60-yard line again. So they get another penalty. It's called a safety 60. But this time it's just placed on the same line as the ball went out. So it's moved along a little bit. As you can see, it's not in the middle. It's actually moved over to the right-hand side. Ned Hine. Great stop. There we go. Look at that shot. Look at them all watching. Here we go. Francisco Elizalde. Goes higher. Goes higher. Goes wide. Unlucky Fran. Tried to go a little bit higher, I think, to stop young Ned Hine booting it out the air again with his mallet, but just slightly different angle being moved out to the right-hand side the second time round. So, very unfortunate for King Power. They needed that. That would have taken them to 11-11. Can they still do anything whilst the ball is in their danger half? No, Thai Polo come away with it. Come on, Top. You got to get in there and get Ned Hine. He's whipped in there and stolen that from you. Elizalde tries to keep the back door shut. Top with a backhand. Yes, Top. That's nice. Lovely backhand from King Power. Muzio, Alejandro. Oh, don't tell me that's going all the way. Oh, wow, that was close. Can you imagine if that had gone in? Right, King Power, you've got 3:30 on the clock. They need to get a goal in to bring him to 11-11. They're going to use this. Yeah, they're going to stop. I was going to say it would be a good time to get a free change. So a quick change of horses. Let's have a look at Thai Polo. I haven't got a horse list, unfortunately, for Rufinho, Benzadon, or Alejandro Mucio at the moment. I have there, though, for that boy, Ned Hine. What is it with these? Ooh, what are these? Little monkey. I'm getting a little bit excited before he gets on board. Watch out, Ned. Don't want to get taken out as you mount up. I was going to say, what is it with these young boys? Louis, Ned, and Rufinho. So what's that? 15 years old, 18 years old, and 19, all playing with their shirts out. Come on, boys. Tuck them in. Ned has just jumped on to Liotto. Or Lotto, I think it is. Liotto. Liotto, yeah, that's his spare horse. Louis jumped on to Damma. Got off V8, and what a V8 it was. And he's jumped onto a mare called Damma. And like I said earlier, Hilario's just jumped onto a spare called Awesome. Let's see how awesome it is. He needs a goal off it. They lost their first game, King Power. They don't want to be losing a second. Thai Polo have won their game before against Shukamol. They need to win another one, and they will be in the running. There will be a penalty shootout if needed as well. The way this tournament works out, every team gets a 2 games, league games. This is nice. This is nice from Thai Polo. This is not good for King Power. Elizalde comes in, clears it. Oh, that's a beautiful backhand. Look at that, the way Fran just came up to there. Said, right, let's get it way out the way. Hilario tried to run down on it. He got massively taken out by Thai Polo player, and Louis Hine is free, and he's got another white shirt behind him. Louis Hine, he's just gone past him. He's just gone past him. Louis Hine, no! What a goal! What a goal from Louis Hine. Oh, my Lord. Watch this. The confidence of this 15-year-old boy. Look at this. And he's got a Thai Polo shirt behind him. So he just goes past. Literally goes past Fran. Hilario tries to come back in. Fran wasn't expecting that at all. Wow, and that is a nice mare. The increase of speed, he just dropped into a little extra gear on Damma, the mare called Damma, and he just managed to just go past Fran Elizalde. 12-10. These boys are everywhere. These Hine boys. Okay, now they've got it, and there's the attack. And Louis goes from defending to attacking, and he's still in play. And he's now being chased by Fran. Fran says, you're not doing that again. I know how tough you are. I've got to work extra harder. There's the pass from Hilario back to Fran Elizalde. This is where King Power could, I say could. Yeah, and Fran's not happy. He's not gelling today. I love Fran loads, but he's not. You can see that in his frustration. He hit the boards there with his stick. He's annoyed that he just knocked the ball out. It's just not gelling for him today. And you can see that in his play. Start of the UK season. He doesn't like the rain. He doesn't like the cold. He'd much prefer to be back in Argentina or in America in the sunshine, I'm sure. Wouldn't we all? But yeah, just King Power, just not firing like the Thai Polo boys are. In 1 minute in this 6-chucker, they could have done with that penalty. Fran goes to quickly change horses. He's going to change. And look at Thai Polo. They'll be happy. If they win this, they've won both of their games. There's Millie Hine, wrapped up warm, supporting her brothers. Hilario Ulloa. No, he's gone past 1. He's gone past 2, yeah. I mean, when Hilario wants to score, Hilario scores. I mean, it just happens. It's like he flips a switch and he just goes, look at this. I mean, look, he's just gone straight to goal. He's just passed it to Top. Top's going to finish it off. Please, Top, please, Top, please. Oh, Top, so close. And that is literally that is how it summed up King Power's game. Those 2 words, so close. Because they've missed some chances. They haven't counted on these Hine boys being so strong. And the Rufinho, Benzadon in the middle, and then Muzio just controlling the troops at the back. I mean, we haven't really spoken much about Alejandro, but it doesn't mean that he hasn't been doing much. He has been everywhere. He's been completely controlling the game, along with Rufinho. There's a little penalty there. Looks like Hilario Again, there goes the shrug of the shoulders and the move of the hand. He goes and turns, he misses it. And in comes young 19-year-old Rufino Benzalon. He's not scared of riding that line. Oh, they're going to be happy, the Thai Polo boys. And Harold Link, if you are tuning in, I'm not sure where you are. I think you're in Thailand, aren't you, Harold? If you're not and you're here, I bet you wish you were in Thailand looking at today's weather. But I bet you will be happy with how the boys and the team have been doing so far. And here comes the rain. Here it comes. Oh, 8 seconds to go. It's 12:10. We've managed to really miss it for the whole of this game. Oh, and it's really coming down now. Welcome to England. It's Monday morning. Welcome to High Goal Polo. Apparently, it's going to be like this for the next few days, and then we are due a little bit of a warmer weather, and the sunshine of June should be hitting our way, so they say. Rufino Benzalon up high. Wow, the wind killed it. Came back down. Hilario just took it out the air. He for Thai Polo. They've done it again. They won against Shokomol. They've done it again. Oh, hello, that white screen. They've done it again against King Power. King Power just not there yet. Just they'll get ready for the Queen's Cup. Oh, Hilario just decides that he doesn't want to say thank you to the umpire. He's not happy at all. Ujoa doesn't like the way that was umpired. And that is 12-10. 12 to Thai Polo, 10 to King Power. Both wins for Thai Polo, 2 losses so far for King Power. There's the stats. It was the 3rd and 4th chukker that just changed that game. King Power had a great 5th, but so did Thai Polo. And then at the end there, 10-12. A couple of penalties converted and a couple missed, and some silly mistakes from King Power. But congratulations to Louis Hine, Ned Hine, Rufino Benzalon, and of course Alejandro Muzio. Well done to Harold Link, the big founder behind Thai Polo. Look at that rain coming down. That was great timing. Andrew Hine will be happy with that. Let's have a look at some of these goals. Lovely little goal. Some of the best from the game. On the near side, there is another great goal from Thai Polo. Lovely little shot on the near side there. And then on the offside, some of the best goals of the game. This one from Rufino. This is great. He went round 1, he went round 2, and then Muzio just managed to put through. Hilario was trying to do it all. He was trying to mark 2 or 3 men then, and Thai Polo says it's impossible. You can't do that. And they just managed to get away. This was a nice little finish as well from... And now, at the end of this final chukker, it is decided, the heavens have decided to open, and the rain. Great finish by Hilario Ujoa there. So King Power, they're there, they're coming, they'll be back, they'll be ready for the Queen's Cup, I'm sure. But Thai Polo are hitting the goals very well today. They have won again. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching the Justerini and Brooks Prince of Wales Trophy here, hosted by the Royal County of Berkshire. We were live just now from the King Power grounds. You've been watching Polo Line TV. We have another game this afternoon at 3 o'clock UK time, Monterosso versus White Crane. We hope you'll tune in then, 3 o'clock, Monterosso versus White Crane, and Polo for the next few days in this Prince of Wales tournament. I'm Carl Uda Martinez. You've been watching Polo Line. We're going to go as the rain comes down. We'll see you later on in a few hours for that 3 o'clock game.